Hello and welcome to your very first lesson. This one's actually pretty simple and it's just the why. You want to know why you're doing things before you jump into it, right? What's the importance? So this lesson is the importance of the digital list. Now, your list is your audience. This is who you speak to. These are your fans. These are the ones that not only follow you, but like you enough to jump on your list and subscribe. Now, it's who you share with, educate, preview your products, offer exclusives to, and they are your biggest supporters. These are the ones that are waiting for you to give them the information. Now, a lot of people rely heavily on social media, and why it's not enough is because, one, it's not your page. Like, in all reality, Instagram can literally shut down and everything that you've done is gone. Facebook, anything that you post on there, like as far as pictures, technically belongs to them. And then there's algorithm changes. So if at one point you were getting all of these likes and followers, all of a sudden you're not getting them anymore because the algorithm has changed. And then we fall into the trap of chasing trends. I mean, how many challenges are we going to do, really? But I mean, they're fun, they're helpful, but at the same time, you're chasing basically an audience that's not really yours. And then there's that big old thing of the copycats. I mean, I'm a firm believer of you and another business can be the exact same business, but it's not done by you. But at the same time, when you're putting all this stuff out on Instagram or putting this stuff out on Facebook or LinkedIn or Pinterest, there's going to be, I mean, naturally, people that are trying to do the same thing that you do. A little level of exclusivity, it comes along with having the email list because you haven't blasted it out to everybody else. You've just sent out what you wanted to send out to your fans, right? Now, another good reason why you need to have an email list is because you are creating and cultivating your community. Believe it or not, your email list is your community. These are the people that wanted to know what's going on, that want to be in the loop with your brand and what your brand has to offer. So you don't have any restrictions from platforms, like you're not going to get anything snatched off if you put like music behind your video, because it's your video going to them. You can record it however, like this is recorded on an iPhone and I just, uploaded it. If I want to put some music in the background, I can do just that. But you're not limited to what you have to put up there. And then you don't have to work within the confines of somebody else's sites, like as far as characters or as far as what you can and can't post. You can put out whatever you want to your email list. Just be careful though. Don't put out reckless stuff that doesn't have anything to do with anything, because that's a quick way to lose your list. And then this is exactly where you can unapologetically showcase everything that your brand has to offer. So no matter what it is, no matter, the industry, whatever the case may be, you can put this information out to your fans. Now, your email list keeps your audience informed. It keeps them in the know. So whenever you have something new, whenever you have like any kind of information that you want to share with your audience, your email list is your go-to. You're not landing flat or wasting time sending stuff out into the everything verse. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but there's certain things that you took your dear sweet time to put together as far as content. Save it for your email list. Those are the ones that want to know. They're informed. They feel special, that they know something that not everybody else does. So this also adds value to your brand. It positions you as an authority because you're giving them some information that they couldn't just grab off of the internet. So while you can absolutely post, relevant and useful content onto your social media platforms, it hits a little bit different when it goes straight to your email list, because they're actually reading, they're actually checking for this information versus having to fight through all the different posts that are coming their way. And then it gives you an opportunity to provide periodic updates. Things change, situations change, especially right now during this time period that we're in. Everything is currently evolving rapidly. So the best way to keep in contact with your list is with your audience, is via your email list. Now, a really good thing that I love to do with my email list is to kind of test out new products and services. So let's say you are a fitness person and you are piloting a new exercise program, right? You're not quite sure how it's going to land. You're not quite sure how, it's going to be received because, again, it's new. And there's always that little fear of throwing something new out there and landing flat. You want to try this with your email list. They're already looking at, like if it's a fitness thing, they're already looking to work out, or they're able to give you that feedback, and make sure that you're giving them the opportunity to give feedback for this sort of thing. Or if you are testing out new products, let's say you're getting something brand new and you want them to be the first to know, make them feel special, make them feel like they're on an exclusive list. Like you'll get this information first before it's released to the public. But it's also a good way to kind of beta test whether your ideas are going to be great, like throwing it out to the masses, or you kind of need to do a little bit of tweaking before you send it out. Now, I just touched on this as far as email exclusives, but that's a big thing. So a lot of times you can even get people to sign up for your list just on the strength of having email offer only exclusives, whether it's a discount, or maybe it's a preview item, maybe it's something that you have different products on your website, but there's only a certain set of products that your email list has access to. So that's also a way to, kind of feed your list, let people know. And then it gives them a reason to stay on your list. I mean, you don't want to lose subscribers because either A, they're not getting anything different from what they're seeing online, or B, you're not really engaging with them. Like your list can definitely shrink if you don't nurture it. Now, you want to make it interactive. It's not a one-way street. You don't want to just talk at your audience and hope that something happens. You want to engage them. You want to involve them. So if you're having something new, or you're maybe previewing a product, or just trying to see what your audience wants, make sure that it's interactive. Make sure that you're giving them the opportunity to reply to you. So it's incredibly important that you include that step of making it interactive. Now, every day, my lessons are going to have some sort of like remember thing at the end in a quote, because I want you to leave with a little bit of something every day. So remember, your email list is yours no matter what happens to social media. So Instagram can crash, Facebook can crash, LinkedIn, Snapchat, all of those things. Twitter can go down, go away, get overloaded. But your email list is yours no matter what. You don't have to build up a new list of email, you don't have to build up a new email list if your Instagram goes away, or if you're hacked and you have to start all over again. Your email list is the most evergreen thing that you'll have for your business, and it's totally worth building up. So the quote I want to leave with you today is: a small list that wants exactly what you're offering is better than a bigger list that isn't committed. Let that sink in. So before we start panicking about how many people we actually have on our list, it's far better to have a list of, 50 people who are buyers, who are sold with whatever you want to say or do, than to have 12,000 followers or hundreds of people on your list that don't even open up your email. So don't get discouraged. I say that because a lot of you all are new. Don't get discouraged if you don't have a huge list immediately. You're building your loyal following, and Rome wasn't built in a day. So that's it for today's lesson. Stay tuned for tomorrow's. What we're going to do is dive into another topic. We're going to get a little bit more in depth with how to get started. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please feel free to leave me a comment below. And when I say below, I guess I mean actually reply. This isn't a YouTube video. But I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow.